Hi, today I'm going to test out this knife here. It's I saved this from a broken bigger chopper, so these used to be the hole for the tang for the handle. Anyway, now I have a hidden tang on these tiger wood and Carlos Alps wood, and the steel is a 52-100. The hardness is about 61 and a half or so. And you can see this is pretty much flat grind. You see all these lines, your tape line. It's flat. It's very, very thin bevel. And the angle of the sharpened angle is about 30 degree inclusive. I'm guessing good enough. And thickness behind the edge, right here is about less than 10 thousandth of an inch, and over here it's about 12 to 15 thousandth of an inch right here. So it's very acute, in other words, very thin, thinner than I anticipated for this test. But I didn't want to grind it up, so I was testing to see what the damage level. And yes, I super quenched this steel. So, and we show you how sharp it is. There you go. Ah, no problem. Okay, with the banana. Okay, so. And of course, I sharpened it with the finished with 1000 grit water stone. So, anyway, so the tomato, it's fairly sharp, as you can see. Let's put it this side. And well, this one I can choke it up. So you have 7.5 inch long blade. I can do fine work in the camp. And there's a close to a 1/4 inch thick here. So it's pretty stout little guy. And overall, it's from here to here is about 9 inch long. Well, anyway, so first up, I'm going to go to this 2x4, and we'll see how it goes. This one a little pointy. Maybe I flip it around so a little less pointy. Okay. And I will pretend that this is a branch, so it won't rotate in the 2x4. I just try to hold at this angle right here. Hopefully I don't chop the camera. Oops, sorry. I tried to turn the 2x4 over instinctively. Okay, it went through it. It's about right here, the sweet spot. Okay, nothing. So, Douglas fir 2x4. Dry Douglas fir 2x4. Tomato, easy test. Because you can get a draw to the tomato. Yeah, I want even first cut. I didn't test first cut before. Sort of first cut. Alright. And this is pine. Actually, I find pine, actually, when it's dry, it's quite tough. And if you hit a pin knot, then, well, it will steer the blade all over, and you could end up with a big chip or some sort of deformation. But we'll go to the pine. Okay. Kind of binding because it's so thin instead of penetrated pine. You can see the line binding there. Wow! Well, I didn't do anything to the edge. Let me check the newspaper. I mean, using the phone book. Well, it got a thick, so it's got to roll along. There you go. There was a free. Earlier there was a chip on the blade anyway. But you don't see its big tear. But they go fast, easy. Let's see. In other words, there's a pre-chip right here than earlier. I mean, before the test. But anyway, it's a camp knife, not really a kitchen knife, a fine sliding knife. So, well, the video is too short, so maybe I could go for a bigger piece of pine and with some knot in it. And which, well, at least I got the basic test out of the way, and I didn't ruin my knife early. So now I can go for a little bit more risky. This is risky right here. I'll show you. I think probably they do some sort of will do some sort of damage to the blade. This is a bunch of branches. These are pin knot, and when the edge enter, these knot, all these wood here, the grain gotta go inward, so they steer the edge all different direction than where the knife go. And so in that way they put a lot of stress on the blade. You know, in contrast to like the 2x4, Douglas fir is soft and this is hard. So I could sustain some damage because this is about 61.5 Rockwell C scale hardness. So have no leverage holding this thing. Okay. Again, stuck. Well, I'm looking for. Okay, there it is. I see it. That's where the thin area there, it's ripple a little bit. No chips, just ripple because it's extremely thin. So really thin edge. So I can always grind this back a little bit and get the edge to about 22 or 25 thousandth of an inch, then we'll be fine. But the flat grind, pretty much zero grind, it's really too thin for this job without this knot. But I want to see the limit of this knife, and also, yeah, the limit pretty much where it chips or it's ripple. Ripple meaning the toughness is there, but because it's just not enough steel to resist the steering of these, a lot of knots here. So I'm going to rotate this branch a little bit so easier, and I will continue to chop until I finish. I will chop toward the little thicker area right here, and a little thicker behind the edge, and then this right here, your bad grind here. Right here is still about 1/2 to about 12 to 15 thousandth of an inch thick, so it's a little thicker. Woo. Close inspection, it ripple tiny bit very close to the edge right here. So as expected, well, I hope, I guess, that I got some rippling instead of chip on this zero grind area right here, zero flat grind. That means thickness is way below 10 thousandth of an inch thickness. And right here is about probably 0.7. I mean about 7 thousandth of an inch thickness. Anyway, so you can see, well, as a tomato wise, I will test the tomato on the from here, not the ripple part, but from here, and I dry. We see where. There you go. Enter. These are right tomato, and I'm going to slide. So right here is fine, even though it hit a lot of wood. All right, thank you for watching.